Swedes in general draw a sharp distinction between the public and the private. Work belongs to the public sphere. Most Swedish people will always build professional relationships before they build personal relationships with their colleagues. It's therefore unlikely that a colleague of yours will suggest you meet outside the workplace, outside work hours. You may have lunch together, but it's unusual for Swedes to have dinner or spend evenings, weekends, or holidays together with their colleagues. And likewise, they're likely to be confused if you suggest such an activity, and it will probably make them feel quite uncomfortable. Swedes will also avoid discussing things that are considered private when at work. And this is not because they're not interested in you as a person, it is because they want to protect your privacy. They're simply trying to be polite, the Swedish way. And if you're used to a culture where personal relationships precede professional ones, where the line between the public and the private is more flexible, you may experience your Swedish colleagues as cold, reserved, or even indifferent. You may experience that they make the same small talk over and over again, and that you're not getting to know each other on a deeper level. And however frustrating this may be, try not to interpret this as rudeness or lack of interest in you. They're simply trying to express their politeness by not interfering with your private life, according to that Swedish logic of things. Some work contacts may eventually evolve into friendship, but this will arguably happen very slowly. And this is not because you're not Swedish, it is the same for everyone, unfortunately. It can take several years before someone gives you their phone number or add you on social media, lest ask you to hang out. One thing Swedes tend to be very scared of is conflicts. Any type of confrontation is considered destructive. Swedes don't believe in clearing the air, they don't believe testing ideas by playing the devil's advocate. And if you end up having a fight with someone at work, this will seriously harm your credibility and your relationship with all your co-workers. This should be considered in the context of Swedish people changing jobs fairly often, every 2 or 3 years, and at least population-wise, this is a small country. And this means that it is likely you will cross paths with your colleagues at a later date in your career. One of your current co-workers may be your boss in the future or vice versa, but at a different workplace. And therefore, I recommend you to think twice before you confront someone.